Hey, I am in a mood today. I've been drinking coffee and just left the house, ate some lunch a little bit ago, and I'm kind of wide open right now and got a lot to do and less time to do it in. So anyway, y'all just hold on for the ride. So all this blue in here on the GPS, that's where I've already been. So I'm trying to get somewhere that I hadn't been already, obviously. And I'm not the best. I'm manually driving this. I could do better, I guess, if I had auto steer, but sometimes I get a little overlap. That's where what the heavier blue is. I try to do the best I can, and the more I do it each year, when I get started, I'm kind of rusty like now, but the more I do it as the year goes on, as I spread lime and fertilizer, I get better at it, and then winter time, and then it's like I start all over again. But I gotta go to C2. I'm running 540E and make sure the lime starts coming out before I get to moving. And there it goes, it's starting to come out now. So I'm running about 4 miles an hour. I have the spreader set. The gate is open 10 inches, which is as wide as it'll go. And yeah, that's what the deal is. See, this spreader's not ground driven, so I have to run the same speed, which is a disadvantage at times, but you don't have to worry about a drive wheel slipping or anything ever. So there is advantages to it. It's all PTO driven. You can get a hydraulic variable rate if you want to spend another $10,000, but this spreader was already like $25,000, so I just didn't see putting another $10,000 into it just to have the variable rate, hydraulics and all that. Here's some of the dang holes. I want to slow down right here. We're gonna get some of that dirt and we'll put it in some of them holes right there. I just ain't having big holes like that. I just ain't having it. There's the spreader. You can see what I'm seeing on the camera. I tell you what, it's really nice to just be able to look over there and see what's happening behind you. I mean, obviously there's no replacement for looking behind you, but it's there and you can see, and you don't have to turn around near as often. I mean, it's a lot nicer. So you can see if everything's still moving and working. I can see the floor chain moving. I can see lime coming out. And all I have to do is just turn my head about a quarter of a turn, well, not a quarter of a turn, about an eighth of a turn, and I'm gonna have to get off this camera thing so I can drive this tractor and not overlap so much. But yeah, it's the camera deal is, so far, this is the first thing I've done since I've had it on there, but I like it. I really like it. I can see where it's going to be very beneficial, especially if you add multiple views on your equipment, which I plan on doing with the baler and the accumulator. I plan on putting obviously I plan on putting stuff on the accumulator, especially so I can see what's going on back there. But it's going to work out good as long as the quality of this thing as far as holding up, because there's a lot more vibration with a tractor than there is a car. So you got, you know, more vibration to the screen, more vibration to the camera units, and it is Chinese built, which I don't care for it, but what isn't anymore? Can you even find something like this? It's not made in China. I don't even know that you can, but and that's a shame, but that's just the way it is. I don't like it, and I'm sure nobody else does either. But all right, so I want to turn around. I just ran into where I quit spreading the last time, so I got to go up. I'm gonna go up here and turn back around and start back down the hill. There's a super nice barn right up there that the guy that owns this built. There used to be a house there and they tore it down, and it actually was a pretty decent house, and the reason I know is because me and my wife actually looked at buying it. before we bought our house that we live in now. So I couldn't really believe that they tore it down, but because it was a livable and pretty nice house. But anyway, the guy that bought this place did not want it, didn't like it. So, and there was another house down over that way. I'm sorry, down in the very bottom of the property, and it had just been recently remodeled, had all new appliances, and they tore it down too. He didn't want it either. But they did get the appliances out of it first. But anyway, I'm going to spread a little while here, and we'll check back with y'all in a few minutes. As I've already spread 36.5 acres almost. Right there is 36.5. So I've already spread a lot of land here, and still got a lot to go, because I ain't even got back there on the back side that I was showing y'all. And I don't like a whole lot more up here on the front side, but there's just as much back there. So I think we're going to be pushing 60-70 acres. So we'll see. Okay, so the spreader's getting down low, but you can't tell that from here. This is my sight view from the cab. You can't really tell anything about it. Now you look at the camera, you can see if you didn't have all the glare, I'm sorry about that. And the picture isn't as good through this camera looking at it. I can see it just plain as day. It's as clear as a TV, but you see the lime right there under that. This is a brace bar that's in the spreader. You see the lime. There's still probably maybe a ton, maybe not quite a ton, somewhere between a half a ton and a ton in the back of the spreader. I can see it in the camera. I can't see all the way to the floor, but I know that what's wrong with me? I can't talk today. I know that when I can't see that lime anymore in the camera, when it goes out of sight, there's hardly any left in there, and I need to be watching to see that whether it's spitting anything out the back. Jeez, my mouth is not working today. Anyway, yeah, the camera really helps with this. I like it. It would be nice if it had like a zoom function. That would be cool, but it doesn't. So I don't know if they make one that does or not, but this one doesn't. Anyway, we're gonna go over here to the Massey and load up some more lime, and there should be another load of lime rolling in here anytime. I hope it don't rain, because rain and lime mixes together and makes slime. I mean, and I'm not joking. It gets turns into like a mushy mess, and you can't really spread it when it gets wet. You just got to try to dry it out. Well, if it don't do nothing but rain for weeks on end, you can't dry it out, and then eventually, yeah, you just got a big mess. So hopefully it don't rain before I get all this spread. Anyway, I'm hauling, I can put about half of a dump truck load in this at a time. I get about 16 tons on a dump truck load, 16 and a half maybe. And, oh, my wife's here. And I'm getting 8 tons in the spreader. So, she said she was going to bring Dorsey by for a minute to ride or to see me. So, I guess that's what she's here for. All right. See y'all in a minute. Okay, we're here in Mr. Massey, and we're gonna get it started up. Dorsey's with me now. Yeah. What are you laughing about? Anyway, he's gonna film me.
Okay, here we go. See that big monster pile?
Big monster pile?
See that big monster pile? We're gonna soup it up. What's it slime?
Lime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a good day at school?
Yeah. And I made good choices.
You made good choices?
I got 2 stickers.
2 stickers? Well, good.
So here
we don't have to beat you now.
What?
We don't have to beat you now.
So here we go. God.
That's right. Good job.
Now we got
Got a big old scoop of lime now, ain't we?
Oh, what happened?
You gotta touch it every once in a while if you want the screen to stay on. Alright, I turned off the soft ride to load this lime so the loader would be a little more solid, and I like it. I like loading lime with it off. First time I've ever turned it off. Typically I leave it on all the time, but it gives you a more solid feel with it turned off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He just stuck it right in my face. Hope y'all could see. Could y'all count the hairs in my nose? Hopefully I didn't have no boogers in there. Hold it steady, buddy. Alright. This tractor works pretty good to load lime. It'll pick up a big old bucket full of it. so we just had a little family time there. I had Shannon and Dawson and Dorsey here in the cab with me, but I left the camera in the Massey Ferguson, so I didn't film any. But Michael just brought me the last load of lime, so there's all the lime I got left. It's about, let's see, that's a half a load. That's 1, 2, 3. I think I got 4 loads left there, so I don't know if it's going to do it all. Still a lot of land here. I'm up to 47, almost 48 acres, and I still got quite a bit to go, so I don't know. We're going to find out though. All right, I'm going to spread a little while, and we'll check back later. Okay, so I've got this much left. You can look at it here on the camera. You can look at it back there, however you want to look at it. Not quite a full load, and I've done, it says 67.45 acres, and I've got a little more down there to do, and I think this is going to finish it. But from my experience, you can take about 10% off of that number to get the correct acreage because of overlap and human error, which I'm prone to, just like everybody else. So it doesn't, you know, if you have a lot of overlap, it measures places twice and stuff like that. So most of the time it measures more acreage than what's actually here. So I'm gonna roughly say this place is 60 acres of open hay land. Some places are gonna be too steep to, I don't know, I can get over it, but it's steep. And some places are perfect, fine, flat. But there is some terraces over here that I may have to work on. It's got some like sharp drop-offs, and then it flattens out, drops off. I may get the dozer. I'm going to talk to the landowner and see if he'll let me take a dozer, trim those humps off, and try to make a more consistent grade. And then there's another spot down there where there used to be some alfalfa from the previous farmer. Most of it's died out and there's a lot of weeds. The owners want me to do something down there. I'm probably going to spray it and plant it in orchard grass and timothy. So that's my plan. I'll use the newly refurbished John Deere drill to do that, hopefully. But for right now, I have to go to a birthday party. It's Dorsey's birthday party. He turned 5 around the 1st of March, and my mom is having a birthday party for him today. Today is, what is today? It's like the middle of March. I have to look here. It's the 12th of March, so it's a few days after his birthday, but she still wanted to have a party for him. So I'm going to be late, but I'm going to get there within 10 minutes from when it starts. So I got to get the air built up on this Western Star. It's got a bad air leak we got to work on, but anyway, it's just the way it is with a truck. It's always something. All right, guys, we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed the video.